This is my first time with you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess there is another Howard then, but I couldn't remember what country he was
Maybe.
from. So, is Howard a Spanish name?
No, really, it's from a United States name.
Okay. Is it your real name or just a online name?
No, it's my real name.
It is. Okay. Yeah. All right. Awesome. So, but your folks named you an English name though. So,
Yes, I don't know why my parents give me a United States name. I don't know.
yeah. Yeah. But what's nice is you are probably the only one in the area that has that name, you know?
Yes, I don't have problems with my name when somebody say my name. I'm sure I am only the one who
Yeah.
who who see that.
Uh-huh. Yeah. My name is it's not common. It's not that rare either. It's just kind of um you know, kind of mid, but a lot of times when I'm somewhere, I know that I might be the only person
Yeah.
with the name. So, and a lot of times, like for example, when you Google your name, maybe you'll find somebody else who has the same name. As far as I know, I'm the only one, so that makes it nice. My sister has many people with her name. So hi Aldona. You,
Hello,
hello,
Holly.
hi. You changed your picture.
Yes, because Christmas is coming.
Uh-huh. Excellent. So, do you change the picture on Verbling, or is it Google Plus that you change the picture on?
It's from Google
Google.
Plus.
Okay. Yeah, Google. Okay. I wasn't exactly sure where the pictures came from and so forth because I know that the picture I uploaded onto Google is not the picture that is here. So so this picture is a common profile picture I have and some, but anyway.
Hmm.
So, how's your dog, Aldona?
It's fine. Fall in love.
Yeah.
Fell
Okay.
in love.
Fell in love with another dog?
But yes, yes, yes.
Oh, wow.
And
Wow.
I got trouble with it because he doesn't want to eat. He doesn't want to
Mhm.
sleep. He's looking at the door all the time.
Hmm.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Is the female dog in heat? Is that why? Or
No, no, it's a boy.
oh, okay. But your dog is a boy.
Yes.
But is the female dog
Yes,
the
yes,
dog?
yes, yes, of course.
Yeah, it's in okay. Excellent. All right. Well, that's good. I guess. Not so he's basically acting like a teenager.
Yes, exactly.
Do you have any animals, Howard?
Yes, I have two rotis, two dogs.
Rotis?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Rat is are they rat terriers or what are they?
Rottweilers.
Ah, that's
Rottweilers.
right.
Oh, yes. Okay. Okay. Yeah, awesome. Yeah. All right. Well, my dog went over to my mom's place last night. they, they they show up and my her husband absolutely loves my dog and he'll say to me when I'm working or whatever, he'll go, "Do you want me to take him with me?" So he gets a few days with my dog, and then he brings him back. So all right. Well, today we're going to talk about road and transport, and so the topic is. It's kind of interesting. Question for you guys. Aldona, do you have a driver's license?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
I have.
Okay.
Mhm.
And do you Howard?
Can you repeat me the question?
Yeah. Do you have a driver's license?
No, actually I don't have.
Okay. Uh, um, in Colombia, is it common for people not to have a driver's license?
No, it's very common to have even from 14 years old. You can have the license.
14.
14?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Wow. Okay. The States, it was 14 when I was growing up, and it's now 15. But I didn't know other countries were like that as well. So, so if it's very common, why don't you have your license?
Really, I don't have the need of have a
Mhm.
license.
Mhm.
All the days I have the public transport.
Mhm.
I am happy with that.
Okay. Yeah. I was able to drive from the time I was 14, but I didn't, and I ended up giving my license for when I was 24 for a very similar reason as you. Um, didn't really need one before that. So,
Yes, it's
and
very
it's
stress.
yeah, it's very rare in my country for someone not to get their license. So, oh,
Yes,
Carlos, he came and he left. So what?
all people ask the same question when why do you don't have
Yeah, why don't
the
you have?
license? Why
Yeah,
don't you have this?
yeah, yeah. I when I was in my early 20s, before I got my license, people, I would not let people know I didn't have my license. What I would say is, I don't have a car. I was I was kind of embarrassed about that. So, hey Carlos,
Hello.
welcome. Hi Jose, welcome. Hi Quentin, welcome.
Hello.
Hello, Carlos. Where are you from?
To Spain. From
Spain,
Spain.
awesome. Spain, okay. And Jose, welcome. Jose, where are you calling from? Where are you
Uh,
from?
I'm from the Dominican Republic, but I'm living in Spain.
Living in Spain, okay. From the DR, okay, excellent. Quentin, welcome. Where are you from, Quentin?
France.
France, okay, excellent.
Yes.
Excellent. Okay. And Jose, can you mute your microphone? For some reason, there's a sound from your computer, and it's possibly because you're not using a microphone, a headset. Okay. All right. So, a question for you, Carlos. Do you have your driver's license? And if so, when did you get it?
Yes, I have my driving lessons, and I get it in 2010 in Spain.
2010. Okay. And how old were you? Or would that
26.
26? Okay. And so you got it later than a lot of people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Excellent. And Jose, uh, same question. Do you have your driver's license? And if so, how old were you when you got it?
But it was 5 years ago.
Uh-huh.
5 years ago, yeah, I was 31.
Oh, okay. So did you get it when you were in Spain, or did you get your license when you were in in Dominican Republic?
When I was in the Dominican Republic, it was
Okay.
like 3 days before I come here.
Oh, really? Have you
Yeah.
driven much in Spain?
Yeah, of course.
Yes, you do drive. Okay. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, when I lived in Europe, I actually I had my driver's license for a while, but I never drove, so I finally just stopped. I just canceled it, you know. So Aldona, welcome.
Hello.
Hi. Question for you. Do you have your driver's license? And if so, how old were you when you got it?
Of course, I have a driving license,
Mm-hmm.
and I took it when I was 22, 23.
22 or 23. Okay, excellent. Thank you. And Quentin, how about you? Do you have your driver's license? And if so, how old were you when you got it?
Yes, I got my driver license, and I was 19, I guess.
19, okay. And in France, the age you can get it is about 18, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Yeah. And Jose, welcome. So we've got two Joses.
Yes, Holly. Yes, Holly.
Okay. So tell me, when did you get your license, or did you
Yes.
get your license?
Yes.
How old were you when you got it?
When I got it, 18 years old.
18. Okay, so you got it right at the time. So
Yes.
yeah, I was actually in the U.S. when I was growing up in Idaho. You could get your license when you were 14.
14. In
14.
Spain it's not possible.
Yeah, in 14 in Spain it's 18, right?
18.
Yeah. So
I don't hear Holly.
Hello?
Hello.
Can everybody hear me?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello? Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, you can hear me, Howard?
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
because my
Yes,
computer did something
hear
strange.
you, Holly.
Okay, good. Okay, so
hear you, Holly.
could have gotten it when I was 14, but I actually did not get my license until I was 24. So I was much later than than I was supposed to. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. What we are going to do, this is a vocabulary lesson, and my learning goals for you all are to learn new vocabulary related to roads and transport. And to practice speaking.
Okay.
To develop fluency. So those are my goals for you guys today. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's put the following words into the category below. We have a bus lane, a main road, a side road, a bus stop, a motorbike, a tram, a coach, a motorway, a van, a junction, a road sign, a zebra crossing, a lorry, a roundabout, and traffic lights. And these are the words, and we've got categories here. We've got vehicle, type of road, and a road feature. Okay? And so, Aldona, can you choose one of the words and put it in the right category?
Okay, for example, a junction. A junction is a road feature.
Okay. You all can hear me, but I'm not sure I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Adela, can you speak?
Yes.
Carlos, can you speak?
Do you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, I am not able to hear you all. And so what I am going to do is I'm going to go out of the classroom and come back in, and I apologize about this.
Okay.
Okay, so see you soon.
Okay, no problem.
Please talk to each other about, find out from each other what country you are all from. So.
You have to speak. Come on, guys.
Hola, chicos.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
It's Holly, don't help us.
Hello.
Holly.
Okay, that sounds better.
Hello, Holly. Hello.
Okay. Hi. Sorry about that. I wondered why it all of a sudden became very quiet, and that's why I asked you all if you could hear me. But it turns out that I was not able to hear any of you, but you could hear me. So anyway, that's a new one for me. Okay. All right, so Adela, can you choose one of these words and put it in the correct category?
The first, the bus lane, I think is a road feature. Maybe, or a
Yeah.
type of road, because it's a
Yeah, it's a feature on the road, a road feature, definitely. Yeah. All right. Aldona. So we've got Adela and Aldona.
Yes. Okay, so main road, it's a road feature.
Okay. Actually, it's a type of road. A main road is a type of road.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what is the difference between a road feature and a type of road? Anybody know? So a type of road would be like, for example, a road, a highway, or something like that, where a road feature would be something that is actually on a, for example, there could be a bus road, a bus lane on a main road, or it could be on another type of road. So bus lanes are part of a type of road. So, okay. Carlos, can you choose one of these words?
A coach.
Okay, and the coach would be where?
Because
Vehicle, okay. Coach is vehicle, okay. And Howard, can you choose a word?
Okay, a van.
Okay, and the van would be where?
Where and the vehicles.
Vehicles, okay. All right, and Jose.
Yes, Polly. A tram. Tram. A tram.
Okay.
Vehicle.
A vehicle. Vehicle. A
Vehicle.
tram. Vehicle. Okay.
Vehicle.
Yes.
Vehicle.
Exactly. Okay. And Quentin.
A junction. A junction.
A junction. Yes. And
Yes.
what would a junction be?
A road feature.
Yes. A junction would definitely be a road feature. Okay. And Adela, can you choose another word?
bus stop, road feature.
A bus stop is a road feature.
Road
Yes.
feature.
Okay. All right. And Aldona.
Motorway, it's a type of road.
Yes. Okay. And Carlos.
a lorry vehicle.
Would say that again.
Lorry.
A lorry. Okay. A lorry is a vehicle. Yes. Okay. And Howard.
Traffic lights is a road feature.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. Okay. And Jose.
Zebra crossing. Road feature.
A zebra crossing is what? A road feature?
Yes,
Okay.
road feature.
Okay. Okay, and Quentin.
A roundabout.
Mm-hmm.
A road feature.
Yes. Okay, and Aldona.
Road sign, it's a road feature.
Yeah. Okay, and then Adela.
A motorbike, a vehicle.
Okay. A motorbike is a vehicle, exactly. Okay. And then we have the last one is a side road. And so what would that be? Anyone?
Road feature, no?
Actually, a side road would be a type of road. So you have the main road, and then a side road would not be not be a main road. It would be like a secondary road. So, okay. All right. So, which of the above are common in your hometown or city? So, Quentin, you are from France. So I know that in France they have a lot of roundabouts, don't they?
Yes.
Yeah. So could you tell us what are some of the features that are really common in your hometown?
What do you mean? Except the roundabout?
Right. Yeah. Roundabouts I know are really common.
Okay.
But
Okay.
what else?
In my city there is a lot of tram. Are you asking for a road feature? No?
Yeah, whatever,
Oh, okay.
whatever you want, however
Okay.
way you want to
Okay, so
describe.
there is bus
Just
lane.
describe your hometown. So.
Okay. Bus lane.
Do you have? So you guys have bus lanes. Do you also? So are the buses quicker than regular roads? I mean, regular cars when you're commuting, because you have bus lanes. Quentin?
Sorry?
Yeah, because since you have bus lanes, is it quicker sometimes to travel on a bus than it is to travel in a regular road?
Yes, it is. Yes, definitely yes.
Okay, all right. And so, how long? Like roundabouts are fairly new in my country. Have they been around France for a long time?
For me, ever. I don't know for how long, but for me, ever.
Okay. Are they easy to drive?
Yes, they are easy. But I know the fact is in Paris there is a very huge roundabout. I never took them, so I don't know. But yes, it looked very hard to drive in the roundabout.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And thank you, Quentin. Jose, tell us about your
Yes.
town in Spain. So what is
Yes.
what is really common in your town?
Very common the vehicles type of road or road feature. I think all things are very common in my country.
Okay. How about in your town, in your city where you are living?
In my city.
Uh-huh.
We have all the elements.
Oh, you have everything. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Well.
Roundabout, road sign, all.
Uh-huh. Okay. So you have all of these. You have.
All
Do you
of
have
this.
you have a tram?
Yes. In Valencia we have a tram. I live in Valencia.
Okay. So you have everything there. That's awesome.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I will describe my town, and you will understand that not all towns have it. So,
Yes.
Howard, how about in your town or city? Which of these things are common in your town or city? Or do you have all of them? Howard, are you there?
Okay, I don't hear yet. Okay, here in Bogota we have a lot of bus lanes and a lot of zebra crossings, but in my opinion, that are about the bus lanes, they don't are very good. The traffic is very hard even in that lanes.
Okay. So traffic isn't even is bad even if you have bus lanes. That's
Yes,
interesting.
it's only
Okay.
one line, and they are there, and there are a lot of buses. And traffic is very hard. It's equal to the other lanes.
Okay. right. Carlos, you were in Spain, right? Carlos, are you there?
Yes,
Oh,
I'm
he's having.
here.
Oh, awesome. Okay. No, so are you in a different town of in Spain?
Yes, I am in different town.
Okay. Are any of these common in your town or city?
Yes, but we don't have a tram in my city.
Mm-hmm.
The rest, I have the rest.
Oh, you have the
There's a
rest.
tram,
Okay.
yes.
You guys are gonna laugh when you hear about my town. So, Aldona.
Yes, in my small city, we don't have trams,
Uh-huh.
but we have other things.
Okay, everything else you have in your town or city.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, and how about in Adela? How about in your town or city?
My town is same to Jose, and we have a lot of round out too, because start the French country the first
Uh-huh.
time, but maybe the politician thinks or thought is as a good idea in Spanish
Mm-hmm.
in this moment.
Uh-huh.
There are a lot. We have line bus or bus line and
A bus
taxi line.
lanes. Oh, you have a taxi lane as well. Oh,
Yes, the
awesome.
same is bus and taxi
Mm-hmm.
and cab line.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a junction, bus stop. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
Zebra is same. Is same.
Okay. All right. Excellent. And do you live in a small town, a mid-sized town, or a large city?
It's about 1 million population.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right.
Is
Okay.
is the third or fourth in Spain.
In
I
Spain,
think.
yeah. And depending on where you are, for some people that would be a big city, and for some people that would be a small town. So,
Yeah.
I live in a small town. We have 850 people in the population. And in my town, you see vans quite often, and you see motorbikes quite often. Every once in a while, you'll see a lorry come through, which is, I'm going to speak American English, which is a truck. We do not have a tram in the state of Idaho at all. So we don't have those at all. And coaches will remain on the freeway, but we do not see them in my small town. And so we do have, of course, main roads, and we do have a side road, and we're about 5 miles from a freeway. And we have a freeway that is a few miles from, and we have a highway that comes right through town. Most people do not even realize that this town exists because they just drive through and they don't notice. So because it's a highway, we do not have bus lanes. Of course, we have a junction. In American English, we call that an intersection. I'm writing the American English here. We have an intersection. We have several intersections, of course. A bus stop. We actually have a bus stop, but we have no buses. So I'm not sure why we have a bus stop, but there is a bus stop in town. Traffic lights. We do not have any traffic lights. We have no zebra crossing. We have no roundabouts, and we have a couple road signs. So on this list, we have just a few things in my town. The town next to us, we have roundabouts, traffic lights, zebra crossings, most everything except for like a tram but everything else. But in my town, we have, Quentin, yes, we have plenty of tractors. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, in fact, sometimes when I'm driving on the side roads, I will have to pass by a tractor that is going very slowly. So yes, you are exactly correct, Quentin. In my town, it's. I keep talking about moving just for that reason. So, um, okay, now let's label the roadsides with the following words. We've got junction, roadworks, U-turn, or no U-turn, roundabout, no entry, speed limit, pedestrian crossing, and traffic lights. Just because I'm American, I like to go through and talk about American English as well. So for a junction, we will actually use the word intersection. And for roadworks, we will not have the S. So we will actually call it road work instead of roadworks. A small little difference. The rest of it is pretty much the same. So okay, so Adela, can you choose one word and match it?
Intersection is the first is the number 6.
Okay. So an intersection is 6. Okay. So junction or intersection. And this is definitely not a sign that we have in my country. So it's like, oh, okay. And Aldona, can you choose a word?
Yes, road works. It's number 2.
Yes. Okay, and Howard.
Okay, the roundabout is in the number 7.
Okay.
But maybe here in Colombia we know that like a round point.
Oh, really? You call it a round point. So you have roundabouts in Colombia?
Yeah, a lot of them.
Okay. So, all right. And Jose.
Yes. Yes, Holly. No U-turn. U-turn. Number 3.
Okay, so no U-turn. Okay.
No U-turn. Number 3.
Okay, perfect. And Quentin.
Pedestrian crossing, and it's number 4.
Okay, and we pronounce it pedestrian.
Pedestrian.
Perfect. Pedestrian crossing. Okay, and Adela.
Traffic light, number 1.
Perfect. Okay. And Aldona.
Speed limit, number 5.
Okay, and then the last one, Howard.
That is what? It's no entry.
No entry, yes. No entry. Okay, now I've got some questions to ask you guys about your country. So, Jose, in Spain,
Yes.
Do pedestrians have the right of way?
Pedestrian crossing.
Do the pedestrians have the right of way? So, say for example, you're at a pedestrian crossing.
Pedestrian crossing in that road in a highway or?
Yeah. Well, do the cars have to stop if a pedestrian is at the crossing?
In the highway.
On the road. Yeah.
On the road, yes. We have a lot of pedestrian crossing in my city.
Mm-hmm. Okay, excellent. But my question is, do the cars have to stop when they see pedestrians at the crossing?
Yes.
Or,
the cars stop when I see one people
mm-hmm.
that the people is crossing the zebra, the past zebra, no?
Hmm.
Wh-
Yeah.
What is the name, Holly? The past zebra? Past zebra?
The what?
Zebra.
Several.
Zebra.
Okay.
I'm not
Zebra.
sure I understand. So when you see people standing at the pedestrian crossing, as
Yes.
a driver, you have to stop.
Yes. The driver stop
Okay.
when the peaton cross the pedestrian crossing. Yes.
Okay. And the reason I ask is that's one of the things I learned, that in Finland, when I moved there, pedestrians, the cars do not have to stop for pedestrians. If there is a light, of course they stop, but otherwise they do not have to stop. The pedestrians have to wait for the cars. And I asked them why, and they said it was because of the winter conditions most of the year. And sometimes it's more difficult for a car to stop for people than it is for people to stop for a car. Or than it is for a car to stop. It's more
The brake is not
Yeah.
the
braking
slide.
on the ice and things like that.
Yes.
So I think in the rest of the world, in Poland, do pedestrians have the right of way? And when I say right of way, what I'm saying is who has a right to go first, basically. Who goes first?
Well, when there are pedestrians on the zebra, they of course have the right. They have priority to cross it.
Yep, that's the question I'm asking. So they do have the priority.
Yes.
Yeah. So okay, we're in Finland, I think in Sweden, that part of the world they don't. So, all right. Another question for you, Howard, in Colombia. You said there's a lot of roundabouts.
Yes.
Are there a lot of U-turns? Are U-turns legal in Colombia?
Okay, some time ago it was legal, but since the time for now is illegal. They are taking no U-turns in all the corners because there were a lot of accidents because of that.
Okay. So there's a lot of places that it is illegal because
No.
of the accidents.
Yes,
Okay.
now is no U-turns in a lot of points.
Okay. All right. Quentin, do you guys have a lot of road works going on in your town right now?
No, not right now in my town, but yeah, sometime.
So sometimes you have a lot.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah. All right. And Aldona, what is the fine if somebody exceeds the speed limit?
We have these photo radars. I don't know how they call it. When you overspeed, it will take you a picture. And after some days, you will receive a fine to your home, which is not a good thing. The thing that you would expect it. And it depends. If you overspeed too much, you will get higher fine. If your speed limit was not that much,
Okay.
you get lower fine.
Okay. So it depends on how far you are speeding. Okay. In English, we actually do not say overspeed. We actually, when we're using the word speed, we're actually, for example, if we say he exceeded the speed limit, or he went over the speed, or he speeded, he was speeding. So we actually don't use overspeed. We just say he was speeding. Oh, how far was he speeding? Well, he was going 40 miles in a 35-mile lane. Oh, that's not much, So that is one. one thing. Okay. Does it? So it depends on how far you are speeding, how big you are speeding. Okay. Adela, how about if somebody runs? What happens if somebody runs a traffic light?
If someone runs a traffic light.
Yeah, runs a traffic light or runs a red light.
It depends if the police to control to stop, you pay because it's a fine. If not, it's not a problem.
Okay.
But no, it's a joke. In general, it's a fine because they are camera control.
Okay.
In the city. I receive this week. I receive a fine, a traffic.
Okay. Yeah. So a lot of the city is camera controlled. So.
Yes.
Okay.
For me, 300 euros to pay.
Wow.
2 points. I lost points.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. And so in English we will say to run a traffic light or to run a stop sign. That means to not stop when you are supposed to. Thankfully, my area is not camera controlled because we're too small. So, but do any of you guys live in countries where the fine is based on your income?
What is what?
The fine is based on income.
The fine based on?
Yeah. So say for example, years ago when I was living in Finland, I had a student come in to class, and he said, "Oh man, I made a huge mistake yesterday." And he said, "I was driving in a town near Helsinki, and I was speeding. I was driving too fast." And he said I was going about 30 kilometers over the speed limit, and I was stopped. And I said, "Oh, were you given a ticket?" And he said, "Yes." And it was 2,500 euros. And it was 2,500 euro.
Yeah.
For speeding. And I said, "Why is it so much?" And he said, "Because I make a lot of money." And he said, if it would have been you, Holly, it probably would have been just 500 euro. So, but because he was an attorney and he owned a law firm, so he was very wealthy. And in Finland, they will base many of their fines based on the income of the person.
It depends to the.
That's good.
I think it's great because if somebody is wealthy, a $20 fine is not bad.
Yeah.
But if they get a bigger fine, then that's good. So, Aldona, were you asking Adela, were you asking something?
No, it's not depend to the traffic violation.
No. Yeah, not in. Now it does. It of course depends on the situation and so forth, but usually with traffic violations, he was telling me it depended on income, and I was very surprised. And I said, "I'm so sorry to hear this," and I said, and he said the worst part was going home and telling my wife, and. Because he said we could have gone on holiday with that money. So, and he used to take his kids to Spain, actually to Valencia all the time. So, but that was interesting. So let's go on. Okay.
I don't know, but I don't know if you understood what said. I guess it was Adela, but she said we can lose 2 points. I don't know in your country much about it, but in France and as in Spain, we got a license and we got point on it. And for each when we break the law, we lost some point, and if we get 0, we can lose our driving license. So yes, it's very. We have to pay in France. It's like 1,000. Yes. So it could be very expensive.
Yeah. Okay. No, I did understand her when she said she lost points, but I thought that had to do with insurance because in the U.S. If you lose, you have the insurance companies give you points, and if you get traffic violations and you have tickets, then your insurance will go higher.
It's not points about the assurance.
Oh, okay.
When you have an accident, assurance increase your what
premium.
Yes, but it's to the each driver has a number of points. Each one you have or you do a traffic violation, you lost points. You lost all points. You lost your driver license.
Do you lose a driver's license permanently, or I mean, can you get the license back?
For example, the normal, I have 15 points because I never had any traffic violation, any fine. It's the first. But I lose in this moment 2 points, but in 1 year more or less, I have recuperar. I have the points new the news.
Have back.
I have yes. The points come back.
Okay, so
the driver license.
Okay, so
recover.
Yeah, you could recover the points if you have a good year. Okay.
Yes,
No, I was not familiar with the point system in France or Spain or parts of Europe. So that's an interesting system as well. Do they have something like that in Colombia, Howard?
No, really no. Here is more important the money because the people it's most strictly with their money, not for the importance of the traffic violation. That's the way. If you can have 20, 25, 30, 40 infractions, but you don't have any problem. But if you don't pay that, you have problems.
Okay, so if you have the infraction or the violation, that's not a problem unless you don't pay. Interesting.
Yes.
Interesting.
But there is a few infractions that going on lose your driving license, as are driving drunk. You have alcohol in your blood, you can lose your driving license for 1 year or even for all your life. And I don't know what another one, but is that more important?
Okay. So Quentin just wrote if you run a traffic light, you could get -5 points. So you could lose your license for life depending on what you do then in Colombia.
I know that for the alcohol, but another infraction I don't know how many infractions can you get for lose your license.
Yeah, in the U.S. For DUI or driving under the influence, that is of course you could probably the first infraction, maybe you won't lose it, but the second infraction, you could lose it, and you could spend years in prison if you do 3 to 5 infractions.
Yes.
So, yeah. So
It's
that's
the same here. Yes.
yeah. For us, it has to do with insurance. So, you know, I have a big crack on my window right now, and my mom asked me why I have not called the insurance company to have it fixed, and I said because I don't want to claim, because if I have a claim, they will increase my insurance.
Yes.
So
Very bad that.
Yeah, so I'm just going to pay the $300 and get my windshield replaced on my car. So, okay, we have British English and American English, and as an American, I personally like to use British English material so that I can teach both words, kind of like I was doing earlier. But this one is, let's match the British words with the American words, and since you guys are from other countries and you speak to people in English in all kinds of different dialects and so forth, the emphasis really isn't on American English or British English anymore. It's on world English. So learning what people say in all different languages. So, okay, so we have a crossroads, the underground, a motorway, a car park, petrol, a cab, a lorry. Then we have a parking lot, a taxi, a truck, an intersection, an interstate, gas, or the subway. Okay, so Aldona, can you choose one first?
Okay, crossroads.
Mm-hmm.
And intersection.
So, yeah, crossroads and an intersection would work on that one. We have, we also have, of course, the word junction that was used earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, and Jose, could you choose one?
For example, the underground.
Mm-hmm.
Underground.
Okay, and what is that?
Underground, the subway, no?
Yes, that is correct. Subway and my understanding in British English, subway is completely different than what we consider it. Okay, next one, Howard. Can you choose a word?
Okay, the 3, a motorway is going with the E, an interstate.
The interstate, exactly. Okay, now do you guys remember the other American English words for this?
A highway, I think.
One of them is the freeway. An interstate is equal to a freeway. And that's and then we have a highway, which is a highway is slightly different than an interstate or a freeway. It is kind of a main road, which usually goes through cities and towns, and it's faster. Where a freeway is even much faster. So.
Okay. I don't know, but on the freeway, you don't have a limit.
Yes, we do. I think is it Germany that has no limit?
Maybe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
On the Autobahn. But in the U.S., we have had some states that didn't have a limit, but their traffic accidents increased, so they made a limit. Idaho just increased the limit to 75 miles an hour. When I was a child, it was 55 miles an hour, so it's increased a lot. It used to be that it would, when I was a child in the 70s and part of the 80s, nationwide, the interstates were all the same. And then when I was in the 90s, they changed it where each state could change the speed limit and the interstate. So.
Teacher?
Yes.
Yes. I have a question. What's the name of when you are on a highway and there is, for example, an accident and the traffic is stuck? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or slow down.
That's usually called a traffic jam. Traffic jam, and actually, we just had one this morning in Idaho. It was a 9-car pileup. So I saw it earlier, and I'm like, really? A truck, a semi truck, apparently had a problem, and it crashed, and then several people were sent to the hospital, and 8 or 9 cars went down. I'm looking for the news report, but I can't find it. Oh well.
Okay,
yeah,
thank you.
It caused a traffic jam anyway.
Okay.
So, yeah. All right. Let's go on.
I have one more
Howard.
question.
Yes.
Do you have to extra pay for using freeway?
That is actually called a toll road.
Mm-hmm.
A toll road, and some freeways and some highways are have a toll road. Have a toll. Yeah. It is not as common in my part of the U.S. They have some toll roads down in Kansas and Missouri, and most of them are over in New Jersey, and I guess there is one actually in Denver, Colorado as well. But if I remember right, but most of them are on the east coast of the United States. And what I've learned is you can actually buy a machine to put in the car that allows you to just drive through, and they will charge your credit card. So, yeah. But do they are they common in Poland to have toll roads?
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
We have to pay for everything.
Yeah, in Idaho, of course, we are so small, and there's only one freeway that drives through the state. The rest of them are highways, and on a highway you could have a traffic light every once in a while with a highway, where a freeway you don't. But the highways are usually faster when they're not in town. So, okay. Adela, could you choose a word?
A car park is a parking lot in America.
Mm-hmm. A parking lot, exactly. Okay, and Quentin, could you choose one?
Petrol.
Petrol is.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, and I just noticed the time, you all. Do you see the time?
Yeah.
So we have a cab is a taxi. In American English, we also will say a taxi cab. So, and then we have a lorry being a truck. Okay. And I was having so much fun with you all that I forgot about the time. So we are now done. So I want to thank you all for your participation. I hope you learned some new words and phrases, and hope to see you later. Thank you.
See you. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.